sitting on the front row pew, shirt and tie and my Sunday shoes, stained glass colors scattered across the hardwood floor. My hand on the Bible, my eyes on the time, till our last amen and that handshake line. My blacktop church was waiting outside the door. 'Cause I'm a back road believer, I'm a sunshine receiver. I find grace among those holy pines, and heaven in between those broken lines. I know there's truth in the sermon of the preacher, but God made me a back road believer. Amen. Sunday driving with the Holy Ghost, salvation in a barn or an old fence post, hallelujah shouting about every quarter mile. It's a spiritual journey on good year times, a miracle seen through a country boy's eyes, singing along to an AM gospel choir. Yeah, 'cause I'm a back road believer, I'm a sunshine receiver. I find grace among those holy pines, and heaven in between those broken lines. I know there's truth in the sermon of the preacher, but God made me a back road believer. Cause I'm a back road believer, I'm a sunshine receiver. I find grace among those holy pines, in heaven in between those broken lines. I know there's truth in the sermon of the preacher, but God made me, God made me, my God made me a back road believer. Amen. Back road believer. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time. The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Are you ready? It's showtime. Please welcome Tim Kelly.
Monday, I was dragging like a rusty old wagon, tires all flagging, got it down back. This late night red eye overtime heavy. Tuesday, Wednesday, no better. Thursday, felt like forever. This struggle bus gotta lead to something. Hello Friday, I could kiss you. The weeks work me way too hard. I'm gonna toast you with a past blue and thank the good Lord for this. drink a little of my paycheck. Jackpot jukebox when I hear that throwback. George Jones takes me way back like a Kodak. And I'm smiling cause you're right on time. And finally, hello Friday, I could kiss you. The weeks work me way too hard. I'm gonna toast you with a Pabst Blue and thank the good Lord for this bar. Maybe I'll ask a cowboy to dance. Yeah, I think I see my chance. Staring from across the room, looking like he's in a dancing mood. Hello Friday, I could kiss you. Kiss you. The weekend really gets me in the mood. Hello Friday, I could kiss you.
Her name is Shayna G. That is our Friday anthem song. It is called Hello Friday. Man, I'm glad it's here. Had fun last night, though, in Kansas City at Arrowhead Stadium watching the Chiefs play. That was a great time. We'll talk about that more in the show. Trey Calloway, my good buddy from Nashville, Tennessee, kicking off the show tonight. And he is great and has a great song called Backroad Believer that we started out with tonight. I'm a believer in Trey Calloway, and he is in the Tim Kelly Show interview archives and our recent radio interview as well. Welcome to the Tim Kelly Show. It is KICR, IndieCountryRadio.com if you want to check out that website. And I'm also on YouTube Live, KICR Indie Country Radio, and on my Facebook account. There's a little QR code down to the bottom right-hand corner of me. Scan that, and you can download the Tim Kelly Show app and take us with you wherever you go tonight for the next 3 hours. Only for the live show, though, on that QR code. And so go ahead and download it, though, and save it to your device. We are on there every Thursday and Friday night at 7 p.m. Central Time. I don't have any interviews tonight. I don't know what happened. I've got plenty that I've done pre-recorded that I could have put in here, but we're just going to do all music tonight. So 3 hours of what I call the best in new country music is coming straight at you. We want to give a big thank you and shout out to the other radio stations that play this program, though. Great stations like KUHS Denver at KUHSdenver.com, Country Road 58 from Germany, countryradio.musicbox4friends.com from Belgium, devilscountryradio.com, radiotheking.be, also Belgium, downtheroadradio.com from Ireland. We are on Bourbon Trail Radio, Top Shelf Radio Texas, LakeParadiseRecords.net, a great Sony Orchard record label. You can check us out on TV at Canyon Star TV, and of course I said that I was on YouTube and Facebook Live right now. We'll call that TV as well. And we're also on iHeartRadio, Spotify, Amazon Music, Apple Podcast, Pandora. Anywhere you stream music, you can just find the Tim Kelly Show, search for it, and it'll pop up. And I'm on places that I don't even know about all the time when I do it, so that's good stuff. Tyler Lorette is up next, a great Canadian artist, and he will soon be a guest on this program. His latest single is called Ain't That Guy, from Tyler Lorette from Canada, on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on New Music Friday.
Comes home at 2 a.m. if he comes home at all, and that guy's too busy hanging with his friends, and he can't even call. Yeah, he sure can tell a lie. He's the runaround kind, says he's putting you first. You're the last on his mind. Is he even worth those tears tears that you're crying. If it were up to me and you let me make you mine, then the whole world would see you're top of the line. But if you ain't into being treated right, if what you need is losing sleep and lonely nights, if you get off being left high and dry, that's fine, but I ain't that guy. That guy likes to have a few more than one, and we ain't talking about a drink. That guy's real good at leading you on, but he ain't thinking about a ring. I'd never break your heart, no, I'd never let you down or leave you falling apart like you are right now. If it were up to me and you let me make you mine, then the whole world would see you're top of the line. But if you ain't into being treated right, if what you need is losing sleep and lonely nights, if you get off being left high and dry, that's fine, but I ain't that guy. If it were up to me and you let me make you mine, then the whole world would see you're top of the line. But if you ain't into being treated right, if what you need is losing sleep and lonely nights, if you get off being left high and dry, that's alright, honey, but I ain't that guy. No, I ain't that guy. I ain't that guy.
It's time for today's newest country music, Indie Country Radio, with Tim Kelly.
Boy, there's something about you that just don't feel the same. All the ones that came before you can't hold a candle to your flame. You love Jesus and your mama, you don't know how much it means. And I don't know about you, but if it's up to me, I want something that lasts like a 1980 Chevrolet. Don't gotta move too fast, we can go at our own pace. 'Cause what's the rush if the two of us just trust in what we have together? Something that will last forever. Hold the door every time we hop in your daddy's truck, and you don't ever seem to mind when I crank your radio up. I don't have to hide my crazy, 'cause you love the me that's real. I've never thought I'd find someone that makes me feel the way this feels. I want something that lasts like a 1980 Chevrolet. Don't gotta move too fast, we can go at our own pace. 'Cause what's the rush if the two of us just trust in what we have together? Something that will last forever. Like your great grandmama's recipes, or that Bible Papa gave to me. I want something that lasts like a 1980 Chevrolet. You don't gotta move too fast,
Her name is Ashlyn Green. Green has an E on the end of it if you want to follow her on social media, and I think I would if I were you. She is super talented. That is her debut single. It is called Last Forever. That young lady is 14 years old, I believe, and in the 9th grade, and she's going to be my special guest next Friday night on another New Music Friday edition of The Tim Kelly Show, September the 30th. Ashlyn Green. You can check out my full interview schedule on the bottom of the homepage of our website, KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. This next artist is a good friend of mine from Canada. His name is Dan Washburn. He's got a brand new single called Going Home. Let's play it right now on the home of the best in new country music, The Tim Kelly Show, KICR Indie Country Radio on a New Music Friday.
I grew up on a working farm. My playground was a big old barn. When Dad left, Gramps was the man I needed most. He taught me how to fish and fight, to go dancing on most Friday nights, to love God and country and always do what's right. And when he taught me how to drive, he gave advice. It's not how fast your car can go, how hard your road's to hoe. Always keep in mind what matters most. Life can pull you far away. There might be times you go astray, but the best you'll ever do, end of the day, is going home. Was the greatest man I ever knew. He never said much, but he always proved how he loved my mom and me. We got by. He served us well the last great war, but before he died in '94, on my wedding day, he gave me more advice. And when a man like that talks, listen, don't think twice. It's not how fast your car can go, how hard your road's to hoe. Always keep in mind what matters most. Life can pull you far away. There might be times you go astray, but the best you'll ever do, end of the day, is going home. Life is good, I love this farm. Gramps would love how we're carrying on. Some years are tough, but we get by. Can't believe I'm going driving with my boy. It's not how fast your car can go, how hard your road's to hoe. Always keep in mind what matters most. Life can pull you far away. There might be times you go astray, but the best you'll ever do, end of the day, is going home.
Kenny Kershaw, and you're listening to the Tim Kelly Show's New Music Friday on KICR Indie Country Radio, playing new country's best.
I'm from a small town in the backwoods of New Jersey. I was raised beside the lakes and pineland trees, close to the beach, not too far from the city. That's where my roots have grown, and that's where I call home. So this goes out to everybody that's got a hometown heart. Don't forget where things started, and always keep the good times, and all the roads that we traveled, all the moments that we battled. You can never forget where things the days we'd practice on the ball fields, and then the nights we're spending LBI. Yeah, that's where this hometown heart is. It never went too far, and all the memories last a lifetime, and there's still time to make more. This goes out to everybody that's got a hometown heart. Don't forget where things started, and always keep the good times. And all the roads that we traveled, all the moments that we battled. You can never forget when things start, when you have a hometown heart. A hometown heart, yeah. Just for a moment, I give anything to take me back to my hometown. Yeah, where the people know your name. Just for a moment, to reminisce on all the good times had in our hometown, where the memories never fade. This goes out to everybody that's got a hometown heart. Don't forget where things started, and always keep the good times. And all the roads that we traveled, all the moments that we battled. You can never forget where things start, when you have a hometown heart. Yeah, where is all the time gone? All the memories of your hometown. Yeah, where is all the time gone? All the memories in your hometown heart.
His name is Kenny Curcio. He's a great artist from New Jersey, and that is one of his latest singles. It is called Hometown Heart. Our interview is going to air September the 19th at 7:30 p.m. Central Time. I'll go on the air at 7 p.m. Central Time, as I always do. Get you warmed up, play some music, and Kenny Curcio and a couple of his buddies from the band will join us as well. And thank you for the great voiceover, too, in that liner. I told him he's got a career in there if he ever wants to do it, and he is super good at that as well. Hometown Heart, Kenny Curcio, and I may have said September for Ashlyn Green. No, she will be here August 30th, one more week from tonight, so look for that one as well. This next artist has been a guest on my show many, many times. Her name is Presley Tennant. She was on, I'm not sure what season, I think maybe number 19 or something like that, maybe even further back, of NBC's The Voice, but she was on Team Kelly Clarkson on The Voice, and her brand new single is called Somebody Like You. Presley Tennant from Norco, California, on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR. Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on New Music Friday.
The fast lane, I like them back roads. You take your heels in and I go where the wind blows. We were the wrong fit, that's just the way it goes. Thought you got over it, now I don't think so.
Are you ready for Football Chiefs Kingdom?
The Chiefs are back-to-back Super Bowl champions. It is a dynasty.
Mahomes looks to throw. It is caught by Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. They've done it. The team that is just gritty and gutsy. How about those Chiefs?
Stream the Kansas City Chiefs games all season long on your official Branson radio home of the Chiefs.
One of the greatest duos in the history of the National Football League. Patrick Mahomes to Travis Kelsey.
KICR, IndyCountryRadio.com. Go Chiefs!
I see you standing there, bright eyes, short brown hair. I'm trying not to stare, 'cause you don't even know me. There's a movie in my head, like a fairy tale that I read. We could be much more than friends, if you knew what I was thinking. I'm a queen, looking for a king, wishing on a star for a dream like you, boy. We could be the sweetest team, like a summer day with an ice cold LaCroix. Can you see what I'm trying to say? Is I got a love story and it's got a blank space. Baby, you belong with me. I could be a Taylor, you could be my Kelsey. Oh, I could be a Taylor, you could be my Kelsey. I just can't shake it off. You've got style, you're the one. Water streams, yeah, all I want is a tight end, diving for a touchdown. I'm a queen, looking for a king, wishing on a star for a dream like you, boy. We could be the sweetest team, like a summer day with an ice cold LaCroix. Can you see what I'm trying to say? Is I got a love story and it's got a blank space. Baby, you belong with me. I could be a Taylor, you could be my Kelsey. I could cheer you on from the stands, be your number one biggest fan, give you 87 reasons why you should be my man. I'm a queen, looking for a king, wishing on a star for a dream like you, boy. We could be the sweetest team, like a summer day with an ice cold LaCroix. Can't you see what I'm trying to say? Is I got a love story and it's got a blank space. Baby, you belong with me. I could be a Taylor, you could be my Kelsey. Wouldn't you agree? I could be a Taylor, you could be my Kelsey. You could be my Kelsey.
The song is called Kelsey. The artist is my good friend McKenna Faith Winters, 16 years young, from Chesney Park, Illinois, who was rooting for the Chicago Bears against my Kansas City Chiefs last night. She got her wish on the game, the outcome of it, but boy, I got mine to be sitting in Arrowhead Stadium. I call it Arrow Heaven, and what a great time we had last night. Kelsey was across on the Chiefs bench. They weren't even dressed up in uniform, the starters, last night, so he's over there signing autographs and hanging out and having a good time. Him and Mahomes are cutting up. We got pictures of all of that. I'll tell you what, I'm going to put more of those on my Facebook account page, but I'll also put them on the Tim Kelly Show Facebook account page too. How about that? And you'll get to see us in action last night and a little bit of the Chiefs in action. It was a great, great time. And I want to thank Brad Lewis for gifting us those tickets last night. He's my eye doctor from Springfield, Missouri. I highly recommend him and the Vision Clinic. They are awesome. They are on National Street in Springfield, Missouri. So go over there and say hello to my good friend Brad Lewis. Thank you for last night. It was amazing. This next artist is just simply named Styles. I thought this song was great. It dropped in my email the other day, so we're going to debut it tonight on New Music Friday. It is called Ain't Done Yet by Styles on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on New Music Friday, and I ain't done yet either. I'm just getting started.
I got some land
Got a house, a dog, a gold band on my hand. I got a truck that still ain't broke down on me yet. Going down the list. As I look around, I start thinking about how I'm blessed and I lose count. I've ran enough dirt road miles to take me to the moon and back. I've drank enough ice cold beer to fill every lake on the map. And I swear I've seen heaven's gates painted in a sunset. Yeah, I've checked about every box you could ever hope to check. But when it comes to loving you, I ain't done yet. I ain't done, I ain't done, I ain't done yet. I ain't done, I ain't done, I ain't done yet. I ain't ever seen the smile that robes you in like you did to me. I wanna spend the rest of my days with you on repeat. That's all I need. I've ran enough dirt road miles to take me to the moon and back. I've drank enough ice cold beer to fill every lake on the map. And I swear I've seen heaven's gates painted in a sunset. Yeah, I've checked about every box you could ever hope to check. But when it comes to loving you, I ain't done yet. I ain't done yet. I'll never kick another cloud of dust, never turn another cold beer up. Just stay here, giving you my love, 'cause I ain't done yet. I've ran enough dirt road miles to take me to the moon and back. I've drank enough ice cold beer to fill every lake on the map. And I swear I've seen heaven's gates painted in a sunset. Yeah, I've checked about every box you could ever hope to check. But when it comes to loving you, I ain't done yet. I ain't done, I ain't done, I ain't done yet. I ain't done, I ain't done, I ain't done yet.
New country sounds like this.
I'd rather drink a hot beer, build a fire in the pouring rain, burn all of my fishing gear, then set sail in a hurricane.
And this.
I don't wanna be a good time girl, arm around my shoulder, shutting down your favorite bar.
And this.
99 Halo couldn't take you away.
You're listening to the best in new country music on KICR Indie Country Radio.
My friends say there's someone just for me, and I know there's a lot of fish in the sea, but I've thrown it out there too many times, reeling in empty, hook on my line. Maybe I'll try somewhere new,
Her name is Alicia Eichel. She is one of my good friends from north of the border in Canada as well. She has been a special guest on the Tim Kelly Show numerous times, and it's easy to love that song. It is called Hooked on Us, and that's exactly how you can get with the Tim Kelly Show as well. It's real easy. It's the music that hooks you in, ladies and gentlemen, and we play what I like to call New Country's Best. That is actually our X account, formerly Twitter. You can go over there and follow us at New Country's Best, and my account is at Tim Kelly on Air. I am on the air right now on our YouTube channel. That is KICR Indie Country Radio. You can come out and check out this Face for Radio, and I don't know if you'll get hooked on that or not, but if you want to, you can scan that QR code and download the Tim Kelly Show app and take it with you everywhere you go for the live shows on Thursday and Friday nights at 7 p.m. Central Time from Branson, Missouri, the live show capital of the world. Lots of artists that I talk to are former bull riders. Yeah, they've done that, ladies and gentlemen. That's why they're doing country music. It hurts to fall off a bull, and you'd like to do something that lasts a little bit longer than 8 seconds. But I love this song. It is a brand new single from David Paul Nolan. It is called Bull Riding Fool on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on New Music Friday.
His heart's a-pounding, the buzzer sounding, and the crowd in the stands is going wild. Then he jerks his hand free and he falls to the ground. He's saved just in time by that rodeo clown. Some call him crazy, others call him cool. Around here he's known as a bull riding fool. Yeah, around here he's known as a bull riding fool. And all hell breaks loose when he yells, let him go. They fight the baddest bulls and they love the rodeo. They say they were the craziest kids in school. That rodeo clown and that bull riding fool. That rodeo clown and that bull riding fool. For saving his butt from that big bad bull. He was just about to be torn right in half when that rodeo clown stepped in the bull's path. Them rodeo clowns are the only ones who risk their necks for them bull riding fools. They risk their necks for them bull riding fools. Breaks loose when he yells, let him go. They fight the baddest bulls and they love the rodeo. They say they were the craziest kids in school. That rodeo clown and that bull riding fool. That rodeo clown and that bull riding fool. They say they were the craziest kids in school. That rodeo clown and that bull riding fool. That rodeo clown and that bull riding fool. He's crazy, but he's cool. Man, they're both wild. Couple of fools.
Nobody knows new country
like we know new country.
Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
guitar and a ticket, hoping someday I can make it. Nashville's calling me. 'Cause I'm Tennessee dreaming, won't stop believing, wanna be singing under those lights. 10 years don't bother me, as long as I'm happy. Country music's in my blood, I'm Tennessee dreaming. Playing shows in honky-tonks, writing songs on the road. Nashville feels like home. Recording in a studio on the famous Music Row with the songs that I wrote. 'Cause I'm Tennessee dreaming, won't stop believing, wanna be singing under those lights. 10 years don't bother me, as long as I'm happy. Country music's in my blood, I'm Tennessee dreaming. Music City is the place to be. Playing shows on that Grand Ole Opry. Tennessee may be far from home, but for me, it's where I wanna be. 'Cause I'm Tennessee dreaming, won't stop believing, wanna be singing under those lights. 10 years don't bother me, as long as I'm happy. Country music's in my blood, I'm Tennessee dreaming. Tennessee dreaming. Oh, I'm Tennessee dreaming. Oh, yeah, yeah. I'm Tennessee dreaming.
Her name is Savannah Benz. She is currently a full-time student at Belmont University in Nashville, Tennessee, but she is Tennessee dreaming of a lot bigger things away from college, and that is making the great country music like you're hearing on the radio tonight. Savannah Benz. Now, Savannah only has one N in her name, and Benz, yes, just like the Mercedes car, and she has been a special guest on my program a couple of times, and if you don't know the story, I'm laying in bed after doing a radio show and scrolling through this cool little app called TikTok. I know you've heard of it. You're probably all over that as well. And I find a debut single from Savannah Benz, and I'm like, wow, this lady is good. So we hooked up, and I'm still playing her music, and glad to do it. Savannah Benz, go check her out, ladies and gentlemen. This next artist was recently on my show. You can check out Christopher Faust in the Tim Kelly Show archives and hear our full interview, but that was before this next single dropped. It is called Buffalo, and we're going to debut it right now on the Tim Kelly Show from Christopher Faust on KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on New Music Friday.
Running where I thought I was wild and free, just the two of us, where the grass is always green. When it's easy now, it's easy to ignore the thunder coming over the hills. 'Cause I'm running towards a storm, 'cause there ain't no other way. It can't hide the tears, but it can't cover up the pain. One foot in front of the other, like steam in a cold train. Like a buffalo, I gotta go and face the storm and run into the rain. Lightning crashes all around.
all my used to be's. And it keeps pouring down. There ain't no stopping me. No cover, no shelter. It ain't getting no better. There ain't no vacancy. 'Cause I'm running towards a storm. 'Cause there ain't no other way. It can't hide the tears, but it can't cover up the pain. One foot in front of the other, like steam in a cold train. Like a buffalo, I gotta go and face the storm. You run into the rain. When you're built the way I am, there ain't no need to go around. Land the only thing behind me are my footprints on the ground. I ran right through the storm, 'cause there was no other way. Didn't have to hide my tears, didn't have to cover up the pain. One foot in front of the other, like steam in a cold train. Like a buffalo, I had to go and face the storm. So I ran right through the rain.
Listening to Tim Kelly on Indie Country Radio.
It's hard to find a place nowadays with some twang in the speakers. Don't see a lot of two-stepping boots on the dance floor. These kids are wearing sneakers. That's right. Walk through the swinging doors and you're back in 84. It's a shame that they don't make them anymore. Like the last country bar in this town, ain't much change here. Cowboys and $2 cold beers. Regulars just making the rounds, playing songs on a jukebox. The world outside just forgot. It's the only place, can't feel time marching on. I stay a little late, help them keep the lights on. At the last country bar in this town. Clydesdales on the mirror, hanging near a young George Strait cutout. Still grab a pack from the vending machine, but gotta smoke them outside now. Juniors running the place and seniors passed away. They look so much alike, it's like old times. Like the last country bar in this town, ain't much changed here. Cowboys and $2 cold beers. Regulars just making the rounds, playing songs on a jukebox. The world outside just forgot. Yeah, it's the only place you can't feel time marching on. I stay a little late, help them keep the lights on. In the last country bar in this town.
best in new country starts now. On Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
I know just where you come from and what you've been through. And I've heard you say that life's not fair. But baby, when I say that I love you, hon, I really do. There's nothing in my heart for you to be scared. 'Cause baby, I do, I will, I can be your one and only man. I couldn't ask for more when God opened the door and let your sun shine in. I've got no castle or fancy things, but you'll always be my queen. Oh baby, take my hand forever. Understand I wanna be your one and only man. The winds may blow harder in our future, oh, but I know it won't fade us away. We'll ride the waves and hold on a little tighter. And in 100 years from now, you'll still hear me say, baby, I do, I will, I can be your one and only man. I couldn't ask for more when God opened the door and let your sun shine in. I've got no castle or fancy things, but you'll always be my queen. Oh baby, take my hand forever. Understand I wanna be your one and only man. Oh baby, take my hand forever. Understand I wanna be your one and only man.
His name is Stephen Wood. That is called Baby I Do. If you would like to be one of his 131,000 Facebook followers, go check out Stephen Wood Music on Facebook. And I just tagged him that he's getting played on the Tim Kelly Show again. He is fantastic, and folks are commenting on that song. They're liking your stuff, Stephen, and I do too. He is seriously good and what we call New Country's Best for sure around here. Welcome to hour number 2 of the Tim Kelly Show, broadcasting live on KICR, IndieCountryRadio.com from Branson, Missouri, the live show capital of the world. We've got that live show going, and we've got 2 more hours of it, and it's just music tonight. I didn't have any interviews scheduled in for this program, so we're getting a chance to play lots of New Country's Best. This next artist wrote Garth Brooks' Wild Horses for his No Fences album back in the 90s. He is a great singer, great songwriter, of course. David Wills. This has a great video to it, too, you want to check out on YouTube from David Wills. It is called When a Plan Comes Together on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on New Music Friday.
I must have been kissing those lips just right. Look at that smile on her face tonight. I held her back, but just close enough. I think she's falling in love. Don't you love when a plan comes together? When the pieces all fall in
stars and soft music on. Even the moonlight was playing along. Her little heart never had a chance. I felt her melt in my hands. Don't you love when a plan comes together? When the pieces all fall into place. When you're so close, your heart knows you're standing on the edge of forever. She swore she'd never fall again. Oh, but I knew better. Don't you love when a plan comes together? When a plan comes together, when the pieces all fall into place, when you're so close, your heart knows you're standing on the edge of forever. She swore she'd never fall again. Oh, but I knew better. Don't you love when a plan comes together? Don't you love when a plan comes together?
Great country tunes on the radio.
Get it? Today's country.
Country lives right here. Country is what we do.
Today's country.
More of today's new country now.
I love the music.
You're listening to KICR Indie Country Radio, syndicated worldwide, playing new country's best.
Now this is my kind of country. New country. New country. New country.
Starts with a whisper on the devil's telephone. You don't gotta watch the news, just sit down and place your order. Specials up on that chalkboard, and something's brewing in that corner. They pour their coffee and get their tea, but you didn't hear it from me. That sugar in his cup ain't the only thing he's stirring up. Says he saw my cousin Kelly get out of someone else's truck. She looked tired and she looked sweaty, and her husband gets back this week. But you didn't hear it from me. Drink it up like water, come and get your fill. These tales keep getting taller. Run that rumor mill. You know what you do when you assume before you even know the truth. Every lie you tell is like poison in the well. Word got round to her husband, and now he's taking her to court. He ain't buying what she's selling, now he's filing for divorce. I heard he's taking everything, but you didn't hear it from me. Well, here's what really happened. It's not what you all believe. Her tar blew out on 30, and she was wrenching in that heat. The truck pulled up, said jump in, 'cause I'm headed where you live. Drink it up like water, come and get your fill. These tales keep getting taller. Run that rumor mill. You know what you do when you assume before you even know the truth. Every lie you tell is like poison in the well. whisper on the devil's telephone. Drink it up like water. Come and get your fill. These tales keep getting taller. Run that rumor mill. You know what you do. You assume before you even know the truth. Every lie you tell is like poison in the wind. It all starts with a whisper on the devil's telephone.
Her name is Taylor Austin Dye. That is a high-energy song, and she puts on a high-energy show. We got to see her at the Southbound Bar and Grill not too long ago in Springfield, Missouri. That one is called Poison in the Well. Don't drink the water, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, if you need a water bottle and some other cool merchandise, check out my merch tab page at the top of KICR IndieCountryRadio.com. And we can also customize it and put your name on there. You can get yourself a water bottle so you don't have to take a chance on that poison in the well or anything like that. And the tumbler I'm drinking out of, I had them custom made. I don't think the gal's no longer doing it, but we can see what we can do for you on that as well. I got a lady in my chat room right now over on YouTube that got herself one with her name on it for last Christmas, and you're very welcome, Kelsey. There you go. How about this next artist? His name is Gabe Choate. That is Choate. His latest single is called Heaven Sent on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on a New Music Friday.
Well, she's heaven sent and a sight for sore eyes. I think about her all day and night. And we're together, act like a couple of kids. Both traveled some ragged roads. A look in her eyes just feels like home. God crossed our path, sure glad that He did. 'Cause we're blessed beyond measure, the side of heaven. She's my greatest treasure. She's my answered prayer, and she's heaven sent. Country church, first sight of her, my heart jumped out of my shirt. She had me at that very first smile. 'Cause we're blessed beyond measure, the side of heaven. She's my greatest treasure. She's my answered prayer, and she's heaven sent. A sight for sore eyes. I think about her all day and night. We're together, act like a couple of kids. We both travel some ragged roads. A look in her eyes just feels like home. God crossed our path, sure glad that He did. 'Cause we're blessed beyond measure, the side of heaven. She's my greatest treasure. She's my answered prayer, and she's heaven sent. They say the Lord works mysterious ways. I thought about it and I'm here to say, baby, let's buckle up and go for some miles. 'Cause we're blessed beyond measure, the side of heaven. She's my greatest treasure. She's my answered prayer, and she's heaven sent. Yeah, she's my answered prayer, and she's heaven sent. She's my answered prayer, and she's heaven sent.
This is Ron Jenkins, and you're listening to Tim Kelly on The Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio.
Hello, whiskey. Man, it's been a long, long time. Guess you heard my baby left me for a so-called friend of mine. One thing's for certain, nothing's certain anymore. Everything that mattered just walked out my door. Hello, whiskey. Hello. Hello, whiskey. So how have you been? I never thought I'd see your face again. I'll spare the details and cut to the chase. I've got a lot of memories to try to erase. Hello, whiskey. Hello. So I've got to make this hurt disappear, and that's the only reason I'm sitting here. Hey bartender, don't pass me by. Just leave that bottle, son, here's mud in your eye. Hello, whiskey. Hello. I'm glad you're here. I hope you don't mind my bending your ear. I can't believe I missed all the signs. How could she leave me after all of this time? Hello, whiskey. Hello. So I've got to make this hurt disappear, and that's the only reason I'm sitting here. Hey bartender, don't pass me by. Just leave that bottle, son, here's mud in your eye. Hello, whiskey. Hello. Hello, whiskey. Hello.
His name is Ron Jenkins. That is called Hello Whiskey, and thank you for the liner as well, Ron. You can hear his voice 24/7 on Classic Country Radio. That tab is at the top of the homepage of the website at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. That is called Hello Whiskey. What a great song. And Ron, here's Mud in Your Eye. I'm drinking sweet tea. There's my Indie Country Radio cup. Got my name on it and everything. It is a fun little mug and keeps everything cold for 3 hours as well. And boy, I'll tell you what, it's hot in here. My wife is in the other room in the studio making cashew chicken. You know, when you cashew check, you get cashew chicken. That's how it works around the Tim Kelly compound. There you go. Well, this next artist is going to be a special guest on my show come October the 3rd. She is a talented young lady from McLeod, Oklahoma. Her brother is also in my playlist tonight. It's going to be brother and sister both on October the 3rd in 2 separate interviews. So you're going to enjoy the young talent that is out there, absolutely. Her name is Mackenzie McKetty. Her latest single is called Like the Movies on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio. New Country's Best on New Music Friday.
The silver screen betrayed me when it showed me what love was like. I had high expectations, but I got devastation when I realized it wasn't right. But then I found you, and I never knew I could feel a love like this. Our hearts fit like a glove. No one could ever love me the way that you do. 'Cause love, it's not like the movies. It's not all fairy tales, happy endings. But since I found you, my heart's been set free. 'Cause your love is like a movie to me. My heart does flips when your fingertips just brush across my skin. If we were in Hollywood, I know they would make a movie about our love. No one is perfect, but darling, it's worth it. We'll make it out just fine. Through the trials and tribulations, you're my final destination, and I'll prove it to you tonight. 'Cause love, it's not like the movies. It's not all fairy tales, happy endings. But since I found you, my heart's been set free. 'Cause your love is like a movie to me. 'Cause your love is like a movie to me.
Listening to New Music Friday on KICR Indie Country Radio.
Baby, put down your phone. It's all bad news. There ain't nothing on there helping me and you. So I'll pour the wine, if you'll get the glass. Let's sit out on our porch like it was our last time. Yesterday's a memory, tomorrow's a mystery. Today's our only chance to get it right. While we're living in the moment, baby, let's own it like we only have tonight. Out of the blue, while the sun's going down, it feels like there's no one but us around. Just like that, it's all so clear. We gotta make the most of the days we're here. Yesterday's a memory, tomorrow's a mystery. Today's our only chance to get it right. While we're living in the moment, baby, let's own it like we only have tonight. Whoa. Yesterday's a memory, tomorrow's a mystery. Today's our only chance to get it right. While we're living in the moment, baby, let's own it like we only have tonight. Like we only have tonight.
He is my good friend Eli Mosley. That is his latest single, Like We Only Have Tonight, and he has been a special guest on the Tim Kelly Show numerous times as well. Eli Mosley, go check him out. Give him a follow on social media. He is fantastic as well. Well, this next artist may be at the pre-party tonight for the ISSA Awards in Atlanta, Georgia. That is going on tomorrow. I've seen lots of artists that are posting about that. My pre-party tonight was some leftover Mexican food and Wheel of Fortune before the show started tonight. Yeah, and I'm going to be able to sit here for 3 hours, ladies and gentlemen, but we're having a good time. I'm in Branson, Missouri, the live show capital of the world, and we want to wish all the nominees for the ISSA Awards a very nice show. We hope it's great for you tomorrow. Have fun on the red carpet, and we hope you win an award as well, and I'll be seeing lots of those winners posted on my feed as well. This next artist I'm talking about is my good friend Don Ricks from Nashville, Tennessee. Her latest single is called Painkiller on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on New Music Friday.
I'm not looking for a hero, I'm not looking for a friend, I'm not looking for nothing that'll break this heart again. I'm not looking for answers that I haven't found yet. I'm just looking for something that'll help make me forget. Just be my painkiller, a one-night heart healer. Give me whatever you got that can make this hurt go away. Tonight you can be the one to kiss my lips and leave me numb. Whisper in my ear, make them disappear for a little while. Just be my painkiller.
This old pack don't work the way it should.
And this.
Holding a beer on a Friday night, holding a match when I need a light, holding the door, my old guitar, that all I need in a crowded and dark bar.
You're listening to the best in new country music on KICR Indie Country Radio.
We're breaking all the records our senior year and going all the way to state. The back of our helmets say no fear, and I wear number 38. They try to shut us down on and off the field, want us out of the end zone. That's where I kneel and pray to God and play for mama. Can't be what I'm not. It ain't about the drama. I cross the goal line, hit my knee and bow. Mama's watching from up there, and I hope she's proud. Then I stand, hit my chest, and point to the sky, 'cause I wanna pray to God and play for mama. Mama prayed every day that I'd believe, and those prayers were not a waste. Finally got the light, yeah, now I see. God needed her when she was 38. The defense and the critics try to stop me, but in the end zone, I've never been more free to pray to God and play for mama. Can't be what I'm not. It ain't about the drama. I cross the goal line, hit my knee and bow. Mama's watching from up there, and I hope she's proud. Then I stand, hit my chest, and point to the sky, 'cause I wanna pray to God and play for mama. In the end zone, I'll keep kneeling and praying, 'cause I just got signed to keep on playing. I hear those stadiums are loud, and mama's got the best seat in the house. When I stand, hit my chest, and point to the sky, 'cause I wanna pray to God and play for mama.
His name is Glenn Shelton. That's another great football-based song. It is called Play for Mama. You can check out a great video to that song as well on YouTube. And high school football is coming up. Lots of folks going to be playing for their mamas, their dads, their grandpas. And boy, what a packed house last night at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. I sure had a great time watching my Kansas City Chiefs play football. Man, I haven't done that since they got Patrick Mahomes in about 7 years. It was time to get back to Arrow Heaven for sure. Well, thanks to coming in tonight to the Tim Kelly Show. You're in radio heaven, country radio heaven. If you love country music, we call it New Country's Best around here for sure, and that's because of the artists and the music that we make, that they make, absolutely. Bernie Nelson is up next. How about this one? It is called Texas Cadillacs from the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on New Music Friday.
Abilene to Waco out to El Paso, see him on the highways or them red dirt roads, shinied up and muddied with a rifle rack, cowboys riding around in Texas Cadillacs. Hey! tailgate make-out place on a Saturday night. Yeti full of Lone Stars in the bed in the back. Half-ton piece of heaven, Texas Cadillac. Might be a Hemi or a Chevy or a hand-me-down Ford, just like his daddy's daddy or his daddy before. One thing they have in common, they were made to last. Cowboys sure do love them Texas Cadillacs. Cummins humming into San Antone, hauling rough stock in that gooseneck to the rodeo. Might be Longhorns on the grill, Copenhagen on the dash. Nothing in the world like Texas Cadillac. Might be a Hemi or a Chevy or a hand-me-down Ford, just like his daddy's daddy or his daddy before. One thing they have in common, they were made to last. Cowboys sure do love those Texas Cadillacs. Cowboys sure do love those Texas Cadillacs.
You're listening to Tim Kelly on Indie Country Radio.
Always caught my eye, but it always ended in goodbye. Cowboys that drink Texas dry, Lord knows I have a type. That's what I thought when I first saw him. A future heartache just walked in, but something changed when I looked into his eyes. He took me by surprise. I told myself I'd keep my guard up, but now I just can't get enough of that bad boy, good man, love and touch with calloused hands. Little crazy, calls me baby, drives me wild like nobody else can. That bad boy, good man. He knows how to burn it down. Come Sunday morning, he's sitting in a pew. Got Southern charm through and through. That bad boy, good man, love and touch with calloused hands. Little crazy, calls me baby, drives me wild like nobody else can. That bad boy, good man. Calls me baby, drives me wild like nobody else can. That bad boy, good man, love and touch with calloused hands. Little crazy, calls me baby, drives me wild like nobody else can. That bad boy, good man. Bad boy, good man.
name is Brandy Balin. That is B-R-A-N-D-I on Brandy. Brandy Balin. Balin is B-E-H-L-E-N. Bad boy, good man. She is from the great state of Texas, and she is great. She works with my good friends at Southern Borders Entertainment. They promote a lot of great Texas artists, and they promote them to yours truly, and I put them on the radio. We're on 10 stations right now. We give them a big shout out before we got started, so give them some love too, and tell us where you're listening from. I got it going on over on YouTube at KICR Indie Country Radio. We would love to hear from you over there as well. Tony Corrales from the Tony Corrales Band is up next. He is from the state of Arizona. We met in person 10 years ago, and he is still making new country's best. Brand new song right here called Lost in the Mail from Tony Corrales Band on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, new country's best on New Music Friday.
Hello, darling. How are you? I sent you out some thoughts, it's been a week or two. I wrote it down, cause it's too hard to say. I get choked up with a could you, would you be in my life? Thinking that someday maybe you'd be my wife. I sent you out my best, but seems it's gone astray. I've got a letter for you, and it's breaking my heart, cause it could be the making of a brand new start. It seems that you don't know what I'm talking about. It was signed, sealed, delivered, that's what I thought. Forever said the fancy little stamp that I bought. I should be on top of the world with the wind in my sail, but it got lost in the mail. Well, who knows now? Maybe it's true, it could have been a blessing, and I've been a fool. Still I gotta take a chance and hand it straight to you. I got a letter for you, and it's breaking my heart, cause it could be the making of a brand new start. It seems that you don't know what I'm talking about. It was signed, sealed, delivered, that's what I thought. Forever said the fancy little stamp that I bought. I should be on top of the world with the wind in my sail, but it got lost in the sleet, no snow, no hail will fail. Cause next time I'm sending it certified mail. I've got a letter for you, and it's breaking my heart, cause it could be the making of a brand new start. It seems that you don't know what I'm talking about. Delivered, that's what I thought. Forever said the fancy little stamp that I bought. I should be on top of the world with the wind in my sail, but it got lost in the mail. Yeah, it got lost in the
Listening to New Music Friday on KICR Indie Country Radio.
Before you, I won't lie, there was a few close calls and almost maybes. They all made me who I am. Before you, I was sure that I was living, didn't know what I was missing, till I got to be
be your man. I thought I knew what good love looked like, so sure I was doing it right, but I had it all wrong. I thought I knew what forever feels, but I was just spinning my wheels. There's 1,000 things I swore I thought I knew before you. The sky was blue, but it wasn't blue. My heart beat, but it wasn't beating the way it is right now. If I'm wrapped up in your arms, I ain't ever coming down. I thought I knew what good love looked like, so sure I was doing it right, but I had it all wrong. I thought I knew what forever feels, but I was just spinning my wheels. There's 1,000 things I swore I thought I knew before you. You're the missing piece I never knew I needed before you. If I'm complete, baby, you're the reason, the reason. I thought I knew what good love looked like, so sure I was doing it right, but I had it all wrong. I thought I knew what forever feels, but I was just spinning my wheels. There's 1,000 things I swore I thought I knew before you.
He is an alumni artist of NBC's The Voice. His name is Jake Hoot. Yes, just like the owl, H-O-O-T. And that song is called Before You. That is the letter B, the number 4, and the letter U. Jake Hoot, go check him out. He is fantastic. And I just tagged him on Facebook, his Facebook page that he got played on the radio. He's got a lot of followers too. You can be one of them at Jake Hoot Music. You can follow this next artist. She is a young lady, about 13 years young. She's going to be a special guest on my show coming up September the 6th. Her name is Ariel Franz. This is called It Almost Made Me Cry on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on New Music Friday.
You tell me you were wrong to ever let me go. There was a time I would have died to hear you say that. I used to break down at the sight or sound of you across the room. The pain was so bad. Now you're standing here with both arms open wide, asking me for one more try. It almost makes me cry, almost but not quite. I'm over you just enough to find the strength to be tough. I've simply come too far to give you back my heart. And as I watch you fight the tears in your eyes, it almost makes me cry. Days without you went by like razors and knives that carved up my will for surviving. But time dulled the blades and healed the cuts they made. I can't
it's May Estes, and you're listening to Tim Kelly on KICR Indie Country Radio.
Almost missed the turn to my mama's house, just looking around at all the things that have changed since I rolled out. That brand new coffee shop used to be a gravel lot. It was the home game hangout spot, and now it's not. And it's real clear to see that we're through without me. The sun will go up, sun will go down. They'll widen the road on 58 South. Out with the old, breaking new ground, ripping my roots and my heart right out. Every time that I come back, it's further from what it used to be. I know I'm the one that left this town, but it feels more like this town left me. I just ran into Miss Robertson, my next door neighbor growing up. She said hi back, but I'm not sure that she recognized who I was. How can a place such a part of me move right on without skipping a beat? Cover my handprint with fresh concrete, paving over my memory. The sun will go up, sun will go down. They'll widen the road on 58 South. Out with the old, breaking new ground, ripping my roots and my heart right out. Every time that I come back, it's further from what it used to be. I know I'm the one that left this town, but it feels more like this town left me. On the outside looking in, wishing I was part of it again, and go back every time I can. But time marches on like that high school band, and that sun will go up, it'll come down. They'll widen the road on 58 South. Out with the old, they're breaking new ground and ripping my roots and my heart right out. Every time that I come back, it's further from what it used to be. I know I'm the one that left this town, but it feels more like this town left me. This town left me. This town left me.
Another hour of the best in new country starts now on Indie Country Radio, New Country's best.
You ain't gotta be sad in this sad world. Everything that's gone bad in this bad world, you got beauty and health. That's a win, girl. Take a look at yourself. You ain't gotta be sad. All the things that lift you up and everything that's brought you here, happiness can rise above and take away all your fears. Living life with love and hugs, not looking in the rearview mirror, letting go of all that was. I finally catch those falling tears. Don't worry about nothing, 'cause we ain't got it that bad. You ain't gotta be sad in this sad world. Everything that's gone bad in this bad world, you got beauty and health. That's a win, girl. Take a look at yourself. You ain't gotta be sad. should know we've all been there. It's not about what's in your cup, and just as long as something's there, live your life with hope and trust. Well, these arms are holding us. But if you feel like giving up, just know they're strong enough. But don't worry about nothing, 'cause we ain't got it that bad. You ain't gotta be sad in this sad world. Everything that's gone bad in this bad world, you got beauty and health. That's a win, girl. Take a look at yourself. You ain't gotta be sad in this sad world. Everything that's gone bad in this bad world, you got beauty and health. That's a win, girl. Take a look at yourself. Just take a look at yourself. You ain't gotta be sad. If you feel like giving up, you should know we've all been there. It's not about what's in your cup, just as long as something's there.
His name is Jonathan Lynn. That is his brand new single. It is called Sad Girl, and our girl Donna just pulled in to see him live in the show tonight. So congratulations on that. You're going to have a great time, we know, because his music is what we call New Country's best as well. And have a good weekend and safe travels on the road for everyone going out to see live music, and for all of the artists, too, that are on the road. Safe travels this weekend as well. Welcome to hour number 3 of the Tim Kelly Show. We're getting ready to kick that off on KICR, IndieCountryRadio.com, live from Branson, Missouri, the live show capital of the world. You can check me out on YouTube Live, that is at KICR Indie Country Radio, and I'm on Facebook Live as well, and I'll post all of those after the show is over tonight. Sometimes Facebook likes to mute that audio, and so I put it on YouTube as well, and we can go back and replay all of them, and hopefully you'll hear the whole show. That's absolutely what we want. And 3 hours of New Country's Best tonight. No interviews, but I'll be back next week with lots of interviews, and I've got a bunch of them scheduled on the bottom of the homepage at KICR IndieCountryRadio.com as well. This next artist is the lead singer for a great group called Tainted Lyric, but recently he has embarked on a solo career, and boy can he sing as well. His name is Stephen Champion. This is called Tell Me Your Story on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's best on New Music Friday.
Every story my grandpa told, I carry with me until I go see him again. And that was Grandma's best friend. From Sunday supper up on a hill to working out in that cornfield and learning how to behave, that's how I was raised. A Friday night bonfire hanging out in a field, a couple buddies grab a drink and a fishing reel, finding no back road no one knows, tear it up until the rooster crows. Sunday mornings off of dressing up and going to church, giving thanks to God for one life's work. Roots run deeper than a Georgia pine. Tell me your story, I'll tell you mine. Every fall it's the county fair, seeing people you know standing everywhere, just catching up. Yeah, it's a small town kind of love. A handshake on top of just hello. Talk about your plans for tomorrow. Some would be amazed at how I was raised. A Friday night bonfire hanging out in a field, a couple buddies grab a drink and a fishing reel, finding no back road no one knows, tear it up until the rooster crows. Sunday mornings Friday night bonfire, hanging out in a field. A couple buddies grab a drink and a fishing reel. Find an old back road no one knows and tear it up until the rooster crows. Sunday mornings off of dressing up and going to church, giving thanks to God for one life's work. Roots run deeper than a Georgia pine. Tell me a story, I'll tell you mine. I'll tell you mine. I'll tell you mine. I'll tell you mine. Oh, I'll tell you mine.
Great country tunes on the radio.
Get it? Today's country.
I love absolutely every single song they play. This station is dangerously good.
This is Today's Country.
I like the music.
I like the DJs.
There's even more to like.
I like everything about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
More of today's new country now.
I love the music.
You're listening to KICR Indie Country Radio, syndicated worldwide, playing new country's best.
Now this is my kind of country. New country. New country. New country.
Girl, you don't need another outlaw. Ain't looking for another Jesse James. Don't be fooled by my hat and boots. No, we ain't all the same. We don't all disappear into the sunset. Ain't all gunslanging, saloon door swinging drunks. We ain't all rough-cut ramblers out here gambling with love. From the looks of it, I can tell your heart's breaking. Dancing and stress, and you need saving. Girl, that's what cowboys are for. They ain't built for running, no, we're right into the storm. Be your strength when you feel weak. Come in and sweep you off your feet. So take my hand, but let's get back up on that horse, 'cause that's what cowboys are for. I'd walk 1,000 miles across the desert, climb 100 mountains just so I love your biggest acid on the Arizona sky and hold you tight. Girl, that's what cowboys are for. They ain't built for running, no, we're right into the storm. Be your strength when you feel weak. Come in and sweep you off your feet. So take my hand and let's get back up on that horse, 'cause that's what cowboys are for. Dancing in the stress, and you've been waiting for a hero to go saddle up and save you. Girl, that's what cowboys are for. They ain't built for running, we're right into the storm. Your strength when you feel weak. Come and sweep you off your feet. So take my hand, let's get back up on that horse. That's what cowboys are for. That's what cowboys are for. That's what cowboys.
That is the first song that I ever heard from Brandon Davis, and boy, what a way to kick off hour number 3 of the show. He is from Chattanooga, Tennessee, got to open for Tim McGraw a couple of summers ago, and still going strong in the world of country music. Brandon Davis and What Cowboys Are For. Go follow him on social media, and especially on TikTok. They go live all the time, him and his lovely wife Destiny, and he has been a special guest on the Tim Kelly Show as well. This next artist from NBC's The Voice, season number 6 on Team Blake, has been a special guest on my show last May the 24th, and we got to meet last September 30th when I had the privilege of hosting Freedom Jam USA in September at the St. Louis, at the Diamond Music Hall in St. Louis, Missouri. Her name is Audra McLaughlin. This is called Sad Song and a Cowboy on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on a New Music Friday.
He was a right-away kind, love him and leave him back to the wind, not looking back kind. Never seeing her reaching across the bed for him with a tear in her eye. She was a hopeful soul, holding on to nothing, believing it was something worth a pile of gold. Watching that horizon, praying she'll find him in a trail of smoke, but she won't. He's gone like a tumbleweed in a Texas wind. John Wayne disappearing into the sun. He loves her strong and true when he's lonely, holds her like she's the only, like she's the only one.
There was one man, Tim Kelly, and there was only one radio station, Indie Country Radio.
If you think I'm gonna be like all the others before you met me. Those other clowns, I've gotta warn you now, I'm gonna let you down. If you're sure it's gonna fall apart, and you're only waiting for me to break your heart, thinking that's what love's about, I'm gonna let you down. I'm gonna change your expectations. I'm gonna make a smile out of that frown. But if you're convinced I'm gonna leave, I'm gonna let you down. If you're suspecting that I'm only here to whisper sweet words in your ear just for tonight, I've gotta tell you now, I'm gonna let you down. I'm gonna change your expectations. I'm gonna make a smile out of that frown. But if you're convinced I'm gonna leave, I'm gonna let you down. I'm gonna change your expectations. I'm gonna make a smile out of that frown. But if you're convinced I'm gonna leave, I'm gonna let you down. But if you're convinced I'm gonna leave, I'm gonna let you down.
He is my good friend Lee Sims from the state of Colorado. That is called I'm Gonna Let You Down. My name is Tim Kelly. I am not gonna let you down. I'm gonna keep doing this radio thing for a while. Got my buddy Bob Burke from Kansas in the chat room tonight on my Facebook. And how are you, my friend? Great to see you. He was on 96.9 The Cow in Pittsburgh, Missouri, or Pittsburgh, Kansas, rather. I'm in Missouri. He's in Kansas. And I listened to him when I was painting houses in Fort Scott. And he used to go on the air about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and I used to listen to him and Tom Watts, the morning guy, over at KKOW 96.9 The Cow, and I need to get my show syndicated over there. They could play me in the evening or something like that. That would be super cool, but he's one of the reasons I'm doing radio, and thanks for stopping by, my friend. Great to see you. These artists are another reason I'm doing radio. How about that Lee Sims gentleman? You can hear his voice doing some radio liners for me 24/7 on classic country radio. Just download that too. That also has an app, and just check out the QR code there. Classic Country Radio is at the top of my website at KICR-IndieCountryRadio.com. When I'm not on the air doing this one, it's on the air 24/7. I listened to it driving to Arrowhead Stadium yesterday and never heard the same song twice in a 2.5-hour drive. That's how I programmed it. I love that. So if you like classic music, you'll love that station as well. This next artist is one of the main reasons I do radio, to help these folks get discovered. His name is Caden Wilson. Check out his latest single called Make Her Love Me on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's best on New Music Friday.
Daddy knows the answer to everything. How to skin a buck and wet a lime and fix that truck to make it mine. But Daddy, there's something I need to know. I love a girl that don't love me. I know that I'd treat her like a queen. To me, that's exactly what she is. I pray one day she'll come around. I'd steal her heart if I knew how. So Daddy, can you please tell me, how do I make her love me? I've done all that I know to do. I've held the door, I heard her cry about all them other guys, but I can't seem to make her mine. I love a girl that don't love me. I know that I treat her like a queen. To me, that's exactly what she is. I pray one day she'll come around. I'd steal her heart if I knew how. So Daddy, can you please tell me, how do I make her love me? I took her hand, she took my name, and now that she feels the same. I get to love a girl that now loves me. I always treat her like a queen, and cause to me that's exactly what she is. But now I finally made her mine. I love her till the day we die. Daddy, thank you for all your advice. I finally made her mine. Yeah, she's all mine.
Hey y'all, this is Isaac from 49 Winchester, and you're listening to the Tim Kelly Show, syndicated worldwide, playing new country's best.
It's been 10 years since I finished high school. My God, where does all the time go? I got friends I ain't seen since 2013, and they live right down the damn road. Yeah, and I'm creeping up on 30 come next April. I don't feel old, and I reckon I'm really not. But the older I get, the more I regret wasting all that time worried about the things that I ain't got. And time flies by, and I ain't getting any younger, but I never let that hunger die down. Well, I gotta go, I gotta strike while the iron's hot. I might not get the one shot, better make it count. Lord, you better make it count. Well, in my town we ain't got no high society, and you don't see too many silver spoons. You gotta make a living off your hustle or your muscle. I made mine off of playing my tunes, and I still got a whole lot left to do, Lord. Keeps me laying in the bed awake at night. Well, that same old feeling, that highway healing, that hit the stage with all my rowdy friends on Friday night, and time flies by, and I ain't getting any younger, but I never let that hunger die down. Well, I gotta go, I gotta strike while the iron's hot. I might not give it one shot, better make it count.
That is a brand new single from 49 Winchester. It is called Make It Count, and I want to thank them for a great radio liner as well for the Tim Kelly Show. So, ladies and gentlemen, when you get on country radio, might as well make it count and tune in to New Country's Best. That's what lots of folks are doing tonight, and man, you guys are blowing it up. I appreciate it. We're live on YouTube at KICR Indie Country Radio, live on Facebook, and live on KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. Just hit that Radio Boss player and scan that QR code below it. Download the Tim Kelly Show app for radio airplay every Thursday and Friday night at 7 p.m. Central Time. I just interviewed this next artist this week on a Triple Play Thursday edition of the show. He is Luke Deuce. Luke Deuce Music is where you can find him. How about the title of this one? If you break it, you buy it. I've seen those signs in the store before. On the KICR Indie Country Radio, the Tim Kelly Show, playing New Country's Best on New Music Friday.
If you're gonna break it, you're gonna buy it. It won't be too long till the money's gone. Give me the key to my car or my great big old heart. If you're gonna break it, you're gonna buy it. I've worked real hard for the things I've got, not to mention countless lessons that I've learned. I'll share my love and let you drive my truck. Let it be the same in their return. If you're gonna break it, you're gonna buy it. It won't be too long till the money's gone. It'll be the key to my car or my great big old heart. If you're gonna break it, you're gonna buy it. I'll give you the world and I'll spin it around. And damned if my trust will be betrayed. Honey, I ain't hardware that's falling off the shelf. Whose broken pieces you can sweep away. If you're gonna break it, you're gonna buy it. Won't be too long till the money's gone. It'll be the key to my car or my great big old heart. If you're gonna break it, you're gonna buy it. It can be the key to my car or my great big old heart. If you're gonna break it, you're gonna buy it.
Country sounds like this.
Hey moon, I'm giving it all that I got. Hey moon, I'm down to my last shot.
And this.
Felt like living and I felt like dying. Oh, come on back to me.
And this.
Hey, pretty boy, you were pretty sure it was gonna work out for you.
You're listening to the best in new country music on KICR Indie Country Radio.
This town is slowing down. Sun is falling asleep. Full moon is hiding out behind those live oak trees. Come on, let's take a drive. We got nothing to do. Babe, go grab the key. I'll put on my shoes. I wanna take a long ride. Back road in the moonlight. Stare into those deep brown eyes. Stay up too late. Baby, move a little closer. I lay my head up on your shoulder. We're only getting older. Let's not wait. I wanna take a long ride. too late. Come a little closer and lay my head up on your shoulder. Oh, we're only getting older. Let's not wait. I wanna take a long ride. Yeah, yeah. I wanna take a long
Her name is Megan Irby. That is called Long Ride, and we just recently had a great radio interview as well. It is in the Tim Kelly Show archives at the top of the homepage of KICR, IndieCountryRadio.com. Just click that archives tab and go down and find Megan Irby. I just did and sent it off to somebody so they can hear it over and over and over again. It was a great interview, and I love talking to the independent artists that make this great country music like you're hearing tonight on the program. I love meeting them too. I met this next artist last week. He came to Branson and we had breakfast together, and then he embarked on a radio tour, and he just finished it up today or yesterday. He went to my old station, my very first FM station at Today's Country at K101, KMCO 101.3 FM in McAlester, Oklahoma. Man, seeing that DJ sitting in that seat that I used to sit in back in 1999 brought back a lot of memories as well. My good buddy Andy Purcell is who we're talking about. His latest single is called I Need You Bad on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on New Music Friday.
I'm tossing, turning, I can't get no sleep, 'cause I'm burning for your company. I need you bad. Girl, I need you bad. Had me the moment I saw them pretty eyes. Now every second you ain't here by my side, I need you back. Girl, I need you back. Go on and call me a desperate man, 'cause baby, that's just what I am. Your crazy love is driving me mad. Girl, I need you bad. I know I told you, let's take a little time. You smile when I said it. Well, okay, girl, you're right, I need you bad. Girl, I need you bad. Now leaning closer, let me taste your lips. Come on, girl, quit teasing. You know I can't resist, I need you bad. Girl, I need you bad. Yeah, go and call me a desperate man, 'cause baby, that's just what I am. Your crazy love is driving me mad. Girl, I need you bad. Go and call me a desperate man, 'cause baby, that's just what I am. Your crazy love is driving me mad. Girl, go and call me a desperate man, 'cause baby, that's just what I am. Your crazy love is driving me mad. Girl, I need you bad. Oh, I need you bad. I need you bad. Girl, I need you bad.
You're listening to the Tim Kelly Show's New Music Friday on KICR.
on a little ranch in Texas, west of Abilene. He was riding on a stick horse, roping tumbleweeds, and waiting for that cloud of dust to bring his daddy down that old dirt road. When he heard the screen door creak and Mama stepped out on the porch with a sad look in her eyes he'd seen so many times before. And underneath her breath she began to cuss that damned old rodeo. Breaking horses and hearts, that's all he's ever been good for. Hangs his hat with one foot out the door. Here today, but he'll be gone for sure. From the get-go, he was born to ride, living life a sick and sad time. Just a cowboy from the start, breaking horses and hearts. The day they laid his daddy down, he picked up the dream and dusted off the buckle he worn in '83. Followed in the footsteps of the man who was a hero in his eyes. He left a young girl standing on the front porch looking west. Now he drives that old black ribbon from one town to the next. And in between the highs and lows he stops to say hello from time to time. Breaking horses and hearts, that's all he's ever been good for. Hangs his hat with one foot out the door. Here today, but he'll be gone for sure. From the get-go, he was born to ride, living life a sick and sad time. Just a cowboy from the start, breaking horses and hearts. From the get-go, he was born to ride, living life a sick and sad time. Just a cowboy from the start, breaking horses and hearts.
His name is Austin McKetty. He is from McLeod, Oklahoma. That is called Breaking Horses and Hearts. I played his sister Mackenzie McKetty a little bit earlier in the show, and they will both be my special guest on October the 3rd, coming up in just a little over a month. Just a little over a month. So I look forward to that, and they are fantastic, super talented young folks. And Austin and Mackenzie McKetty both going to be on the show at the same time. That's going to be a fun night, October the 3rd. I can't wait. Savannah Ray has got a new single out, and she is also from the great state of Texas. Her latest single is called Dead End Road, and Savannah Ray is R-A-E on the last name. If you want to check her out and give her a follow on social media, right now she's live on the Tim Kelly Show at KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on New Music Friday.
Driving through the suburbs past the neighbors on the right, and the white picket fence nowadays just seems so high. Kids are playing in the yard and that dog's in the street. I go back to when I thought that could be you and me. Everybody told me that I had much more to give to a man who couldn't figure out which woman's bed he's in. I think back to that first day when I should have saw the signs. All the red I saw was from a sunrise.
Ford, and you're listening to my latest single, Canadian Dirt, on KICR Indie Country Radio in Branson, Missouri.
We learn to crawl and walk and play ball on it. We skin our knees, plant seeds and grow crops on it. We wash it off at the end of a hard day's work. We lay stones, build our homes and break bones on it. Wear honest holes in our old blue jeans on it. Our trucks run better with a fresh coat of back road dust from Canadian dirt. It's highways and cities and water tower towns. It's cowboys and hippies and whiskey rounds. Jesus and mama, tattoos and home team shirts. And it's Mustangs and tractors, rusty barbed wire. It's guitars and cold beers and back 45s. Give all you got to it, some gave all for it. Canadian dirt. We learn to drive, rope and ride and love life on it. We say I do and honeymoon our new bride on it. Live every day and raise our babies on Canadian dirt. It's highways and cities and water tower towns. It's cowboys and hippies and whiskey rounds. Jesus and mama, tattoos and home team shirts. Oh yeah. And it's Mustangs and tractors, rusty barbed wire. It's guitars and cold beers and back 45s. Give all you got to it, some gave all for it. Canadian dirt. And it's Mustangs and tractors, rusty barbed wire. It's guitars and cold beers and back 45s. Give all you got, knowing some gave all for it. Canadian dirt. And our roots run deep on our family trees, planted in Canadian dirt.
He is a 26-time Canadian Country Music Association Award winner, 3-time Male Vocalist of the Year, and my good friend who has been a special guest a couple of times on this program, Gord Manford. Yes, he was born in Australia, raised in Canada, but now calls Nashville, Tennessee home. And thank you for the liner for the Branson station at KICR Indie Country Radio. I absolutely love that. It is good stuff. Your music is great too. Getting lots of comments on my YouTube channel about your music right now in our live chat room. Another alumni artist of season number 6 of NBC's The Voice. We've had the pleasure of meeting this gentleman in person a few times. He is our good friend from Texas, Jake Worthington, and a song called Closing Time. We're getting there on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on New Music Friday.
It ain't the stories that old jukebox tells. It ain't calling shots over 8-ball felt. Ain't how the neon shines through a smoke-filled room. Ain't hard to understand what keeps me on this stool. It just ain't close enough to closing time for me to leave this bar and our love behind. I know I'll close my tab with you off my mind. It just ain't close enough to closing time. a day and half a night to make half a man feel half alright. And when I hear last call, I'll get to leave this place. Oh, but as it sits, I still see your face. It just ain't close enough to closing time for me to leave this bar and our love behind. I know I'll close my tab with you off my mind. It just ain't close enough to closing time. It just ain't close enough to closing time for me to leave this bar and our love behind. I know I'll close my tab with you off my mind. It just ain't close enough to closing time. It ain't the stories that old jukebox tells. It ain't calling shots over 8-ball film.
New country sounds like this.
You can put the girl in the country, but you can't put the country in the girl.
And this.
How come everybody sees it? Everybody sees it but us.
And this.
The prettiest kind of beautiful, perfectly imperfect.
You're listening to the best in new country music on KICR Indie Country Radio.
These are the trains I missed, the loves I lost, the bridges I burned, the rivers I never crossed, the call I didn't hear, the signs I didn't heed, the roads I couldn't take, and the maps I wouldn't read. It's a big old world, but I found my way through the pain and the hurt. They led me straight to this. Here's to the trains I missed. Well, I've been a clown, I've been a fool. I pushed on every chance, crossed way too many lines, trying to crawl out of God's hands. There were stones I didn't throw, and hearts I didn't break, and the hopes that I held on to with a little bit of faith. It's a big old world, and I found my way through the pain and the hurt. They led me straight to this. Here's to the trail. Here's to the place I found, this love I know, the sky and the ground that I call home, and the thing I believe deep inside of me, in the moments when I feel I'm right where I'm meant to be. It's a big old world, but I found my way through the pain and the hurt. Well, they led me straight to this. Oh, it's a big old world, and I found my way through the pain and the hurt. Well, they led me straight to this. Your touch and your kiss, here's to the trains I miss. Here's to the trains I miss. Here's to the trains I
She is my good friend Nicole Witt. Nicole Witt Music, if you want to find her on social media. Originally from Springfield, Missouri, just north of Branson, where I'm broadcasting live now. And we have met a couple of times in the past. And she has been a special guest several times on The Tim Kelly Show. Trains I Missed, the latest single from Nicole Witt. Aren't you glad you didn't miss this one? We're going to park it in the station for a little while. But we'll take off again next Thursday and Friday night at 7 p.m. Central Time for The Tim Kelly Show. We'll be live on Facebook, live on our YouTube channel, and live on our website at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. The Tim Kelly Show is produced by Tim Kelly Productions. Like The Tim Kelly Show on Facebook, and we will like you right back. Until next time, I will see you on the radio. Bye-bye, everybody.
I can put you in a cornfield in downtown Manhattan. Close your eyes and reel that old zip code. I can put you on a riverbank while you're fighting traffic. I'm a song, I'll see you on the radio. Turn me on and turn it up. I can make you smile, make you cry, turn back the pages of your life. Turn me on, oh, I'll see you on the radio. I can take you back to high school, gym floor, and a slow dance. First love, first kiss, second base down that old dirt road. When it's